We're going to have this officer just pat you down as part of procedure and take those cuffs off you.
Okay, there. If it turned face away from me. And then I didn't even worry about it.
No.
No. You can step to your right. Moving around. Put that hand on top of your head for me. That hand on top of your head. Turn around for me. Thank you.
Thinking on your Powerball for you.
The far side.
Taylor, my name's Dave, Petrograph here. This is Detective Scanlon. I don't know if you remember. We did talk before.
Yes.
We just have, I guess, some more follow-up questions that some people have asked us to ask you. Like we talked to the medical examiner, the forensic pathologist who did the autopsy. We just had a couple questions that he wanted us to ask you too. Before I do all that though, I gotta do the Miranda rights thing again. Okay? Now you've had those rights before, right? The last time you were in here, I read up to you and you agreed to right. So we're gonna go over them again, make sure you understand them again. And then once we get through that, you know, obviously if you have any questions you want to ask us, we'll try to answer as best as we can. And we just have some more follow-up questions for you. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult your lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before, during any questioning if you wish. And if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent anytime you wish, including during questioning. Do you understand these rights?
I understand.
Realizing that you have these rights, are you not willing to answer questions?
Yes.
So, well, some of the things that, in all seriousness, that like the medical examiner asked me to ask you is do you have any experience like being a butcher or anything like that, and meat processing or deer hunting or anything like that?
No.
Because he said that, some of the stuff that he saw just made him think that maybe you had some past experience with that type of stuff. So, obviously, when we talked before, he told us what happened with in his mom's basement. One of the things we didn't really talk about too much, we talked about a little bit, is there a particular reason why?
My night's a blur.
Is it blurred again?
Real big blur.
Okay. What do you remember?
Oddly enough, I'll say this. I see myself doing it in third person. It's
Okay.
weird, but I'm choking him out and everything, and then dismemberment process was blurred and long.
This was over a course of quite a big period of time, right?
Yeah.
And you were in the basement the whole time?
Yes.
No, I think at one point you told me that you come downstairs with the cat.
The cat, yes.
What did you do with that?
I don't remember.
Well, do you remember where you were exactly in the basement? Okay. Was he, or do you remember?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So you didn't try to hide or anything?
Just try to cover him up.
Okay. But you never actually had any contact with his mom, voice contact, or?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
Everything's a blur.
That night or a different time? You talked to her?
That night. That was the only time I talked
So yeah, she went downstairs, and was it, do you remember if the lights were on or off, or was it turned to day or turned to night?
lights were off. And then eventually I turned them on.
Did you ever talk to anybody on a phone, cell phone or something like that when you were in the basement?
No.
Because I know that, I think the mom and maybe the daughter reporting hearing that female's voice down in the basement, and you knew that at least mom knew you were down there. Do you know who you had been talking to?
No. I don't remember seeing anybody, but if there was anybody, like, Maybe Serena Thompson, if I had a cell phone.
That's who you would have come talk to?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's one of our friends, like, in our circle.
In your circle? Okay. Those are two?
Yes. They're like together right now.
Oh, were they boyfriend girlfriend?
Yeah.
What's her name? Serena Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Where's she from?
Mumbai?
Good.
Yeah.
So you don't remember, or is that you saying if you did talk to somebody that would who you would have talked to? You don't remember talking to anybody?
I don't remember, it was a blur, but if it was anybody, I would have assumed it. Because you guys gotta hold my phone when talking to anybody.
Do you have a cell phone?
You guys have it in custody, right?
Was it at your apartment? You didn't have one on you when you were here. But I think there was one at your apartment in East.
What kind of phone do you have? Which
Yeah,
one?
I would be a Motorola E6.
Motorola E6?
Yeah,
And it's what color?
that's bad.
And is there a passcode?
So you would just use it if you had Wi-Fi.
Yes.
You said Motorola E6, right?
Right.
Do you remember if you had?
I believe so.
You think so? Okay.
It also has my location on it, so.
Right. Well, we just want to make sure there's nobody else in the basement down there with you. Right?
Right. You know, it's weird. Like, I know this sounds really odd, but like, I don't know. I don't even want to say it, but like, I might. I don't know. I can't think of it. Say it. I feel like I'm afraid. But yeah. But it's weird though, right?
Yeah.
It like, I don't know.
You feel like you've been framed?
But yeah, it's really weird.
But you remember, at least right now in that third person, that you did choke him and that you did dismember him, right?
The blood was on my hands.
Yes.
But
Not your toes.
yeah, I woke up. There should have been more blood on my clothes. It seemed like it.
I didn't look at him, but that's my understanding.
I
There's
just
quite
seen
a
it
bit.
on my hands. But yeah, there's blood on my hands. So yeah.
You know, you said before at the last time is
Weird though. Yeah. Now that I'm piecing all this, you know, it's weird.
well, I guess we want to help you remember as much as you can too, and that's one of the reasons why we're having that. Because I understand, you know, it's been a couple of days, and also, you know, it's a lot different now than it was when we first were down here after it all happened. You're in Palmer State of Mind, I'm assuming, right? Because I think you said you were using some drugs then during that time period.
And I haven't slept in a few days from that. But now I've slept. I've slept plenty.
Oh, were you up a lot before that? I know meth would do that.
I think it was just the time of the killing.
Yeah, that happened throughout the day too.
I was there for a long time because I checked the window, it was light out, and then it went dark. And then it went light. Okay, I've been here too long because like it's been a little crazy over there. Like, I don't know.
You remember?
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? You said when you originally went upstairs, you saw a guy with taking photos of you. He had turtle cut, like a turtle clan done with like the tribe, turtle clan license plate.
Yes, sir.
And that person around that vehicle was photographing you outside.
Two people. There's one male and one female, and the driver, and then turtle clan license plate. And was TC.
In the driveway or the street?
In the street park right out behind the Scott's van.
Right behind the van?
Right behind Scott's van, yeah. And I remember knocking on their window. I said, "Hey, what are you doing here? Or why are you taking pictures of me?" And then I said, "Get out of here." And then they went off.
You recognize who they were?
No.
Did they look like they were Native American or white, black, or something else?
All of them looked white, all of them looked native.
That makes sense because the neighbor said they saw that car drive off and they saw a female walk back up the driveway. It must be you.
Yes.
What time do you think that was? Was that right before you left in the van, or was that earlier?
That was during the day.
Was it early evening?
Yeah, because when I went to Scott's house, it was around 2 or 3.
Late.
Okay. So then how many times do you think you left the basement when you were there?
Like to go upstairs to grab another knife because the knife wasn't working as well. It was like it would dull out on me. I took it up to the floor and
Did you encounter any of his family when you were upstairs?
yes. And then I asked for a pair of specs.
What?
Pair of specs, pair of glasses because I couldn't see.
Who did you ask?
I don't know.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time. Don't drink the water, don't touch the water. It's up to you. We're in no rush. I guess one of the other things that I want to talk to you about a little bit more detail too was if I know if you remember the night of when I talked to you a couple of nights ago, you said this was like the ninth time that something like this happened. And, you know, we went into some detail, but you know, I was wondering if you remember anything more now.
Been a lot. Been a lot of them. He's just, I don't know, I can't remember. So, it's really weird.
If you start remembering.
I have a very vivid memory, and I can, I can say everything. Even I'm not gonna do this. So. And you guys have the bag and the evidence. I don't know if you tested, see if it has anything on the lid or something. Because I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure people will do that.
Yeah,
but it takes a little while to get the results back. But we did find methamphetamine.
You did?
We did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's there on the phone.
It's just where you said it was going to be. Were you smoking that throughout the day?
No, throughout the 2 or 3 times after.
But then throughout the day you did it. You didn't have any other drugs down there, right?
No.
You know, alcohol or anything.
No.
So, but when you say, you know, where have you lived in the past, I guess, is when we just kind of see, just curious as to, were you born in Green Bay?
Born in Evanston, Illinois.
Evanston, Illinois. When did you move to Green Bay?
When I was about 11.
11.
Yeah.
And you went through high school here in Green Bay, right?
Here and in Texas.
And in Texas.
And then what did you get back from Green Bay on? You said you had court. Court brought you back to Green Bay?
Yes.
And what was that?
I don't remember the date.
Fall season. Do you remember the season?
This year.
It was maybe like, I'm guessing the 3rd of January.
Okay.
That's the beginning of this year.
I think so.
So the major areas that you've stayed have been Green Bay, Temple, Texas, and Cotulla, Texas. Would you ever stay in another area visiting or a short period of time, like a transient or something like that, anywhere else? Now, do you have relatives in the area? I mean, besides Green Bay, like in any other states that you would visit?
Chicago.
Chicago, who's down there?
My first relative on my dad's side.
When you visit?
Yes.
How often?
Not very often. Maybe last time would be in
2020?
maybe.
Anywhere else? Were you ever in the Milwaukee area?
Yes.
Who's there or why were you there?
Just driving down there by myself.
Okay. How long do you think you would stay down there?
Till I would finish with somebody I was with.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like the same process that I did, I would do to another person. It's like sometimes I would just leave them, spread them out.
Leave them alive, dead, or not cut up?
Not cut up.
What kind of person would you do this? Was there a particular type that you have? You know, I mean, older guys, younger guys, certain races, or
People that like to party.
people that like to party.
With drugs.
Is that how you would meet them?
At bars.
At bars?
And then say you want to go have fun over at your place.
Okay.
That would be only if there would be nobody else in there for me.
And what would you do?
We would do a lot of heroin. Then once they thought it was cocaine, they would do too much. Like, I would take out my syringe and shoot them out.
So you shoot them up with heroin?
With the lethal amount, yes.
And what would you do with them?
Same process.
And it was usually at their place?
Yes.
Would you just leave them there at their place then?
I would scrub them out.
Scrub them up.
Yeah, and then
Okay. Would there any other way besides shooting them up with heroin that you would kill somebody? Choke anybody or hit them over the head or, you know, I mean, shoot them or something?
hit them in the head or something. Not often. Very heavily. I have it all the time.
So what kind of bars did you like to hang out at?
I don't know, I just went into random bars, so there's a lot of them. In any kind of bar, I just walked into it.
Were you by yourself? So what caused you to do this? Why would you go into a bar? What were you looking for?
I don't know, I just had issues. And we just got out of control.
Can you remember any specific location or bar or person or anything that, or time of year that you might have had contact with one of these guys?
Every time when this happens, it's like super blurry to me. So it's really odd, but super blurry.
Well, I know you said that you're pretty good about recalling stuff. Did you say that something happened here in Green Bay?
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
Drug overdoses. Just drug overdoses. No hitting on the
No hitting, just drug overdoses.
Yeah.
And how would you leave their body? Would they be clothed, unclothed, in a bedroom, reclothed? Did you ever take their clothes off?
Yeah.
So this would have been like a single male at their place?
Yes.
Apartment, house, hotel room?
Not so much houses, but mainly like apartments. Those usually on the if I didn't go to.
And how would you get to these locations?
By car.
Their car?
And we would go
In their car?
there. Yeah.
So what bars in Green Bay have you been to?
The ones on off of Main Street.
Is there any particular one that you hang out the most?
No. Like Common maybe.
Yeah. Do you think you know one of these guys there at one point?
Yeah.
Well, as best as you can remember, it's kind of, if you don't mind, if you could maybe walk me through your process of what happened. You go to the bar, were they looking specifically for somebody, or was it, a particular type, or was it just whoever got friendly with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, whoever would come and talk to me and say, hey, how are you doing? And whatnot.
Okay. And
So
so,
they would try to pick you up, is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
After talking to them for a while, yes. But sometimes, like, just looking into their personality more or less. Seeing if they, like, how messed up they are and everything goes hand in hand. Just looking into their personality, seeing how drunk they are, what they want to do, what they want to achieve.
Thank you.
So you're thinking,
Yeah.
what do they want to achieve and everything, and then what I want to do in the long run, and see what outcome I would get out of it, what I can do to please myself, because there's not a whole lot of things that please me except for
one thing?
yeah. It's necessary.
So was there a particular thing you were looking for them to say that was going on with their life, or was it you trying to look for people that would use drugs, or?
Well, I would say it would be cocaine a lot of the times, right? And which it wouldn't be.
Okay, so would you provide the drugs?
Yeah, I said, hey, I have some too. And if not, I would switch lines.
So you said when you were talking to them at the bar, you would ask them certain stuff. So were there particular traits of people that you were looking for?
One that seems more like caring, caring more affectionate to a person, and that would please me in a way. And just by looking at them pleases me. It has a more calming texture. So,
Were you attracted to them?
yeah.
Were they older guys, younger guys? Usually 30s. Were they usually there by themselves or were they with other people?
Sometimes it would be with other people. Sometimes.
So you would meet a guy at a bar and you guys would chat each other up and talk about whatever. Then going to leaving the bar the next level, how did that process work?
There was only one other time where a guy had said, hey, I'm gonna go take her home. But other than that, like, he met up with somebody that went to it. Other than that, like, it was just me and him, and then we would head home.
To their home or your home or
to his place.
his place?
Most of the time I'll be walking back.
Alright, so then you would end up at his place, then what would happen?
We would talk for a few, and then we would party, do drugs, right, and then
Did you have any sexual contact with sex with them?
yeah, sometimes I would, like before that, and then right after we finished, I would wait till we would sleep and stuff like that too, if it lasted that long.
What lasted that long?
Like if they weren't passed out already.
Okay. And then when they passed out or fell asleep, then what happened?
And then I would go and do what I normally do with my syringe, and then I would shoot them.
So what would you have in the syringe?
I would have my heroin.
Would you already have it in the syringe ready to go, or would you kind of cook it up and put it in the syringe while you were there?
It would be already cooked up.
Already cooked up. So when you and this guy would party, would you do drugs intravenously with each other, or would you snort stuff, or how?
Not unless they did it like that, but normally it would be snorting because that's what a lot of people are coming by. They just snort cocaine, some of that stuff.
Did you have cocaine with you?
No, I only had heroin.
Okay. So they would snort your heroin when you were there, or?
Yeah, and then they would all put the hack, and then eventually they would lose consciousness. Sometimes they would be doing both cocaine and heroin because they didn't like mine.
And they have their own.
Yeah.
But did you say your heroin was cocaine? Or did they know it was heroin?
Sometimes, like I think it came across twice where they're all like, what is this, and then they were freaking out and they were going back and forth, and then now like they're fine, and then I'll get them another line, but they'll be okay.
What did they weren't expecting to take something?
No, they would. Sometimes they would have their own cocaine, a lot of them would have their own cocaine.
So in what kind of form would you drink heroin? Powder or liquid? That's usually too, right?
Probably.
Do you use heroin yourself? you familiar with heroin? How it affects you?
Yes.
And then when you said you loaded the syringe, did you do a overload of it, like a lot of it?
Correct. I never did it in a syringe before myself. If I did, it was probably like 0.2 or something.
Okay, yeah. So your purpose of reloading the syringe was to put a lot of it in there.
Yeah.
When they either passed out or went to sleep, that's when you would shoot them up with a syringe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so then when you did that, what happened? Did you just kind of wait, or?
Yes. Yes, I will. I would just wait. I like to do everything off.
And how would you do that?
Just like putting my head on their chest.
Head?
Yeah.
And so you would just kind of wait until, I mean, did they usually have any type of reflex, or I know sometimes people have what they call purge, which is like stuff coming out of their, like a froth coming out of their nose, and did you see that type of stuff happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, what else would they do?
They were urinating.
How long do you think it took them for them to pass away?
I would wait like, what is it, 5, 10 minutes? 10 minutes tops, but like 5 minutes, like I would just keep on going in and listening.
And then once you didn't hear a heart beating anymore, or you knew they were dead, and
Then I would continue about my day and just do what I normally do, is just lay next to them, feel loved.
okay.
Are you willing to give us examples if you're able to tell us a particular person you did this to?
Examples of
A particular person, like a particular address that you can recall specifically, or a house in a certain area that I would imagine the police came to at some point, right? When the person passed away, can you give us an example?
Do you remember seeing anything in the news or hearing anything on the street afterwards of somebody who died that you were with?
the pictures
You look at them?
I would look at them from Facebook.
Do you remember any particular names? Or a location of where they would live, like in the city, outside the city, and you describe it like apartment building complex or something.
But let's start with one. Certainly you can think of one spot or a particular landmark, an address that you were at recently that this happened. It's be important for us to get closure on that. Cabin?
There was one out in the woods somewhere.
The cabin in the woods, that's the only one I remember, because like I it's always a blur for the place and then it's a blur.
Well, would you remember it later on? Would you have taken anything from these people to help you remember, or like some type of object from their house, or would you think about it later on about what happened?
Any pictures on your phone?
Pictures or mementos of some sort?
Pictures,
Put any of their numbers in your phone or their names?
watches.
Watching. Just one time.
I don't know, like yeah. I don't know which body it was.
You took a watch from somebody. Do you remember any particular race of a person that was that you took on?
Not a whole lot of Asians. Not a whole lot of Asians.
Was there an Asian? Or,
No, there wasn't.
what else?
But, white, Hispanic. But,
Wasn't me.
yeah. So,
Not an Asian dudes.
I don't know.
Can do it for you.
Not a whole lot of them. Well,
Just no chance to.
they're very caring. But I don't know. It's just, I've been with one of them once, and I mean, they're really caring and really nice. I just, I think that,
And so what you look for in these guys to be a more caring person or a non-caring person?
it's more like how I see them, affectionate with their eyes closed.
And this is all because of
Yeah, bad, and having somebody that, like, won't leave,
okay.
like, if that makes sense. Like,
You won't go anywhere. How long would you stay with?
Let's see.
On the night?
Let's go. The whole night would take, like, if there was a Walmart nearby, to go and make a key for their house or look at their house.
Why would you have to make a key?
Because I would rather have their belongings all where they were at, and then I'll go make a key.
So you wanted to make it look like nothing's missing.
Make it look like a drug overdose or something like that.
What do you do to make it look like a drug overdose? Did you leave stuff behind or
Like the heroin,
did you leave the heroin behind?
leaving heroin.
Did you do anything else?
So you lock the door so the house is all locked up. And it looks suspicious like the doors are locked.
Right.
What did you do with the keys now?
Keys. I tossed them out the window. Okay.
You keep them. Did this ever happen out of Wisconsin in another state?
Texas and Illinois.
Okay, where in Illinois?
Chicago,
Downtown Chicago.
downtown Chicago.
And how many times do you think you were in Chicago?
But I don't know.
Was there a particular person you were staying with when you went to Chicago? To visit or?
I mean, I was with.
Is that who you would stay with when you went to Chicago?
Yeah.
Where is he live?
And that was just a long time, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then, sorry.
Alright. Just so that happened once in Chicago.
Yeah.
How many times in Texas?
Throughout the state, like I have no idea, like it happened throughout the state of Texas.
Why is that? How did you get
Is there anybody else that knows you're doing this? You don't confide in anybody?
No.
Girlfriend or
assistance from anybody doing this?
No, I trust issues.
Fair enough. Appreciate your honesty on this one, this must be.
Yeah, I have a problem being honest.
Are you being honest with us today?
Yes.
Is there anything you're told us that so far that's not been true?
No, it's just, I wish I could remember everything.
I understand that that's not. You understand why we're asking specifics, so, you know, we're at the point where we're at, right?
You know, you try to get some closure first.
And you seem like you're being pretty forthcoming with us. And we kind of covered a lot of stuff, but we're actually just looking to get some closure and verify maybe one of these circumstances that we can, you know, put some closure to with somebody. And
Yeah.
And I know it's, like you said, you're having a hard time remembering, but that's why we're asking specifics, is so we can maybe, okay, well, this person, you know, was found in their apartment, and, you know, they were at a particular bar, and so anything that you could help us with can help us maybe get some closure to other family members. Just, you know, because, you know, it's tough for people who don't know what happened to the family member, you know, and people always have questions. And so we really appreciate your talking to us and providing us information, but I guess, you know, we don't want to annoy you or anything, but that's why we're asking for more specifics, as much as you can remember.
I don't think I was going to get called, that's for sure.
so can I ask you a question? Can you recall specifically the one person prior to that? How long ago was that, roughly?
That was before my pregnancy, that's for sure. Let's see. It's either in Chicago or in Green Bay.
And it was around when? So some time has passed, right?
Yes, because
Prior, so we're talking a year
yeah,
before, just a couple days ago. It's been a year.
yeah,
I think so.
yeah, I was going crazy.
You're going crazy for a short period of time. Then,
Long period of time, yeah.
Well, what year do you think you started?
Can I ask you a question?
It would be there.
Do you remember wiping up the concrete floor by the bed? Do you remember wiping up that?
Yeah, with the Clorox bleach, they were right there.
And then you put those in the bags, remember that? What did you do with those Clorox bleaches? What did you do with them?
I think, yeah, I have no idea what happened.
Okay, would you use those to wipe up the blood?
Yes.
Did you move the bed
Yes, I did.
to cover that up?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember cleaning like the you know how the stand-up showers in the unfinished part of the basement? There's that shower.
Yes.
Do you clean that area up too?
Absolutely, that's my ability.
Like with water or whatever?
And that squeegee.
So you use the squeegee. That's right, there's a squeegee in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a little bit blood on that thing. If you look, you saw it. Oh. Just forgot to grab the stuff.
Just trying to wrap my head around that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Maybe, I guess if you've done it before, I could see doing it again, but if that was the first time, that's a pretty big leap. It's a pretty big, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened. I think it's just because like it's been so long, and my body wanted it more than I did. I'm trying to stay good for my baby. And like I haven't even smoked weed. Weed mellows me out. I haven't smoked weed, and yeah, and it made me go crazy. And I basically did this in my sleep because I barely remember it.
I'm just taking notes here. So what you're saying is there's a length of time where you've been good because you were pregnant, you were good, right? You're behaving,
Yes.
you had your child, you've been good. And because so I understand you right, you're saying because that amount of time built up, and things kind of built up, and then you kind of, is that what you're telling us?
Basically in my sleep.
And you kind of just did, that's how you got to where we are, because all that, right?
Yeah.
Kind of built and built and built,
Yeah.
and then just all happened, right? It had to, right?
Remember what you were feeling? Were you anxious, angry, excited?
Well, when I woke up and I seen that this happened and there was like the environment around me, and I'm just like, it feels like I'm on a hidden camera TV show right now. And I was like, what the? Yeah, I was going crazy. So I was really pissed off and freaking out a little bit.
At yourself?
Yeah, very much so. One, the victim was like my friend, right?
Yeah.
And two, it's it was an open area.
I remember saying that.
Very open area. I didn't like that one bit.
had during sex?
With their hands.
Just hands? How about in these guys that you met bar, is there any strangulation going on with them? A little bit. Well, was it consensual during foreplay or something, or was it after that? After they were deceased? Consensual.
If you need to go to the bathroom or take a break, you just
Let me know.
tell us. We've been-
Or if you want to eat your arm hours, please.
Can I go to the bathroom, please?
Yes.
One second, make sure it's available, and then,
Do I have to wear my mask?
if you want to, you need to.
You don't have
If you want to, you can, if you don't feel like you want. Do you have COVID?
No.
Okay, then you don't, because they tested when you got there, right? The gel test you? Oh. You want this one too, or no?
All right, we'll be right back.
Right.
Yep.
Close the door because
You want something particularly besides that?
No.
You sure?
you're good?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Oh. I have some ribs. Hungry. Oh. So for food,
Oh, you're thinking, okay.
tea bacons, what are they called? Tea bacons, do they still have that around?
Tea bacons?
Tea bacons, yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yes, please.
What do you like from them?
Pulled pork, yeah.
You want like a pulled pork sandwich?
Yeah.
You want anything with it?
No, that'll be all. Thank you
You
so
want
much.
fries or anything like that, or chips, or
No side, thank you.
what about sauce?
Oh man, they got a lot of sauce.
I mean, just a regular barbecue, just like a regular honey barbecue sauce or something? Or do you like it spicy?
Put a little spicy in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Where? Yeah.
Tea bacons?
Where's that? I don't hear.
They used to be at Schabusiness right at that one stop out by the. What's it? It's not
Backerland, sure.
But you know where it was half casino, half.
Yeah.
Half,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Station. So
I never got there. No, he's obviously he was aware of it, so.
it's really good. I recommend it.
So it's like a barbecue joint?
Yes.
Try it. It's gonna take a little bit of
Sweet, thank you.
I should ask you me one too. Give me one too!
Yeah.
That's good.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure they get a couple for us.
It's good. It's good.
So just, this happened, a couple weird calls from people. about the Mexican mafia, the cartel being involved. Does that sound familiar or anything to you at all?
Not to my knowledge.
No?
No, not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge, or maybe or no? Okay, because we've had some calls from people saying that, Mexican mafia or the cartel cut people up, and they do, but not usually in pretty bad.
Yeah, not in Green Bay.
Okay. And nobody else was with you or anything?
No.
Nobody had, so you said before, no one would have, you never confided in anybody or did something like this with anybody else?
Like, it was really weird. He put it on himself.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. So what I would like to do is just, and take your time and try to remember as much as you can. But I guess we'd like to go back to one specific incident and then, we'll just kind of play and see what you can remember, and we'll have some questions and stuff. So, then you said it was about a year or so ago before you were pregnant, or just before you were pregnant and then you had your child. So, were you living in Green Bay when you got pregnant?
Yes.
All right, so is that what have happened here in Green Bay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. Just take your time, just what can you remember?
So, I mean, I remember going home with that person and then, it's just talking to them.
Did they say what they did for a living, or were they going to school, or?
The small talk gets always out on it, but it's very, very blurry. But I can't remember anything.
Do you remember what time of the year it was?
Fall.
It was fall
Definitely fall.
out. Fall. And you remember what bar?
Okay, this is a weird thing. This is like, I was carrying a bottle of tequila around Green Bay. I would hitchhike. I would hitchhike before, and yeah, this guy, I was really out of it at that time, so
What do you mean?
I was out of it. Like, really hazy.
Was it because you were taking something, or now it's hazy?
I was smoking dope. I wasn't lying. So, and I was hitchhiking.
Okay.
And it was really weird.
What do you think was weird about it?
Trying to remember it now. I can't really remember.
What do you remember? Just
Right now, I can't get this one guy out of my head, but I never killed him.
so what happened? No, is this the last guy that this happened to, or is this somebody else?
It was a black man.
Okay, but this wasn't in the fall, was it? Or is this another time? Another incident in which you got somebody? Because I don't want to get too here and there. I kind of want to just try to focus on one particular time, and then we can go to the next, just to help you remember more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to, because I know we throw a lot of questions at you, so I don't want to get you confused or put anything in your head or anything like that. I just kind of want you to, and you take your time, and just kind of naturally what you remember. And so I guess the starting point would have been like that fall about a year ago. You said you met the guy hitchhiking at that point in time.
Yes.
And was it a black guy or was that at the time?
That was a black guy.
That was a black guy? Okay, then tell me what occurred.
He brought me back to his place. And he had a whole lot of drugs with him too.
Okay.
And a whole bunch of different kind of drugs. And then I can give you this, and this. You know, and I want you to do something with that. And then I got a bit with that.
So what kind of drugs did you use?
So I don't know, but around that time there's this cocaine that had like some blue stuff in it. And I used the cocaine and I was like, man, it looks like Ajax. I remember that one like clear as day because it looked like Ajax. And then
Was it white with like blue specks?
yeah. It was like whatever. And then
What happened with that guy?
that guy we played around and after that same thing, overdose.
So you had sex?
Had sex.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, you kind of generalize it, but I mean, playing around, what do you mean by playing around? So you have actual sexual intercourse or just kissing and touching and stuff? Or
Kissing, touching, he ate me out, we put a condom on, we went out.
And so after that is when, what kind of drugs, what happened?
Well, you know how after they overdose and I just lay there after that, that's what I do.
Okay. And so how did he overdose?
Same thing. I think it was more fentanyl in there.
And where?
Like,
So he already had it, right?
Yeah, this one's separated.
How did he overdose? Did you help him overdose or did he overdose on his own?
He went to the bathroom and then I put some stuff in his lungs. So.
Okay. The stuff that he had or that you brought?
That's what I had. Or no, he had.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you added extra to his line.
Yes.
And so then he dies, right? From the overdose, you're saying?
Yeah, I sat there and
Can you describe him? You said he was a heavier set black male?
heavier set.
Age?
You remember his name?
First name?
No names.
And his street name?
And, do you remember where you were hitchhiking when he picked you up?
East side. There's flagpoles. You know where the flagpoles are on the east side? I can't remember. I know I crashed my car, but around there.
Where did he take you to? Where was his house?
What kind of place was it?
Had those posts, the white posts.
In front of it? Or?
Yeah, like I had like 4 of them.
Like big pillars?
Yeah, pillars.
An apartment building or a home?
It's an apartment building.
Big one? Like a lot of
No,
apartments?
it probably didn't have more than 14.
Is it first floor, second floor? And it was his place?
Yeah.
Did you see anything in his house that you thought was weird? Pictures or animals? Some people have snakes and all that stuff.
I said something about his painting that was on the wall, but I can't remember. I mean, his house is dirty.
Can you show us if we took you for a ride at some point where this house was?
I could try to,
Okay.
We might be driving around in circles, but maybe eventually.
You recognize the building with the 4 pillars, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Do you remember any landmarks or what was near? Was that night when he picked you up?
Yeah.
Were you walking any place particular? One someplace?
That's a good question. I don't know where I was headed.
You said you were near the flagpoles where you got in the car accident.
Yeah, oh, okay, so I was going back to my apartment in Nashville now.
And that's where you got in the car accident prior to that? You said
Um,
east side, I thought you said.
I'm sorry. I'm like, IBS. And,
You use the bathroom?
Yeah.
You know, I know we're throwing a lot of questions at you, and my experience over the years is, some people who commit these type of crimes usually have a good memory of them because they like to relive them in terms of thinking about them and stuff. Is that something that you've ever done? Thinking about it?
It's so blurry that it's hard
Okay.
for me to.
Because I just want to make sure that
I'd like to, though.
you're not remembering because you think you might get in trouble telling us what happened and stuff.
Yeah. That's a main reason of it too.
That you're not remembering?
That it's always been like that, where like so paranoid that you don't even want to remember it.
So you never have flashbacks to when you were calling with somebody, one of the guys or whatever like that, when you're having sex with somebody else consensually or anything, sometimes we have like flashbacks and they kind of relive the moment again.
And so that's why what triggered everything. I still can't believe he's gone, and also like it's kind of.
You think that but by you telling us more specific information that you would get into more trouble? Because you're telling us a lot of good stuff, but we could use a little bit more specifics in terms of name or an actual location or a specific date or period of time or bar or anything. I mean, I understand they could be hazy, but you have a pretty good recollection. And I understand it's been a year or so since the last one, but. Medications.
The heavyset black guy on the first floor apartment with the white pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a specific instance where you went and had a key made?
What did you say?
Is that one of the instances where you went and had a key made? Should you lock the door after that or not?
Yes.
Yes. Are you certain?
I'm certain.
And do you remember where you went and got the key made?
Walmart on West Mesa.
And now remembering that, do you remember if his apartment was on the east side or west side? You don't remember. So you might just went all the way across town as opposed to going to the Walmart on the east side.
I know that Walmart better because
Okay,
there's
so you-
the Deep here and then there's that one.
So you went to the Walmart on West Mesa.
Yeah.
I think you would have gotten there.
I would have my white car.
It's tough.
This car.
You know what kind of car it was?
Black truck.
Okay, the black truck.
Black truck.
Truck.
Yeah.
Remember brand or anything? Ford, Chevy. So,
I'm not certain if it was a black truck, but it was black. Black. There was blue was on mine. Whereas dark. Dark and yeah, for the SUV or truck.
Did it pick up bed, a bed in the back? Like an open bed, or did it have a cab, or was it an SUV with seats? Okay.
So I can think off the top of my head a few of those buildings with killers. There's a few throughout the city.
Yeah.
Not many.
You understand why we're asking these questions? To me, it's mostly if we can get some answers for some family members. I think that would be beneficial. And, I understand if you're reluctant to talk to us and give us more specifics, thinking that if we did link somebody, then we could get in more trouble. But I see it more as you helping us get answers for these people's families. I mean, let's say if you had, in fact, seen his mom might not have known, right away. What happened?
Yeah.
So there's other family members out there like that don't necessarily know what happened to their loved ones. And that's what I'm trying to do, is maybe give them some, help them get some closure, some answers.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying my best, but it's so hazy, it's so blurry, I can't even,
That's pretty clear, right? Thank you.
Yes.
And you've given us a pretty good description of this guy. Heavier set, black guy, white pillar apartment had a truck or a black vehicle that you used. So is there any, can you think of a different particular person that you recall in the Green Bay area that you had a chance to lay with that Frager's head? I mean, these are essentially kind of partners for you, right? I mean, that's what they become, right?
Yeah, like never-ending partners.
Yeah, so are you able to think of another particular person that something specific comes to mind, like the finger or the white pillar or something particular that you can
No, not a single thing. Not a single thing. I don't know. I can't think right now.
If there's anything that would help you think or remember better?
I don't know. I was just trying to like.
Your sandwich is on the way. I know you said your tummy's not feeling well. I don't know if eating's going to make you feel better or worse. I don't know.
Hopefully,
Hopefully
it's
feel
I should
You didn't ask for ribs. You
I
asked for
know,
you asked for a pulled pork sandwich.
I did. I definitely
You should have asked for ribs. You'd have got ribs.
Oh, I know.
Who don't like ribs?
Ribs are good. Ribs are delicious. I love ribs.
So not as messy. They're messier than the pulled pork sandwich, but
That probably would have helped me out a little bit. I wanted to be dainty, but I can't. It's like having all the faces morphed into one right now, and it's really hurting my head, I think. But I don't know. No.
trying to remember it all.
Yeah, I am. My head is so messed up. Like I can't even tell you how hard it is. It's just hard.
Well, let me ask you a question. Earlier you made the comment that when you would have someone overdose, you'd listen to the heart sound, right?
Yeah.
Can you give a approximate number of how many people that you've had that situation with? 6 people?
Yeah, approximately 6. Because
So 6 people between between Texas and Wisconsin, you've given them an intentional overdose and then waited for them to die. Is that what you're telling me?
yes.
And then you had some degree of intimacy with them after to have your never-ending partner, right? Is that what you're telling us?
Correct.
You're just having difficulty remembering who and when.
Yes.
Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
Is it possible it's more than 6? Or less than 6? What would you mean? Less or more? Is it possible it's less or more than 6? Or you know that it's 6?
I know 6 for sure, yeah.
At least 6?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
I remember when I was talking to you a few days ago. It says one of these happened in Cedar Creek. Does that sound familiar to you?
You said that?
Yeah, something about Cedar Creek.
Mm.
So I just wanted to see if that spreads on memory. Because if there's any way we can help you remember, we're willing to try.
No, Cedar Creek.
But Milwaukee, though?
No. Well, it would be on my way going from Chicago and stuff.
I could stop in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay. Same type of thing. What do you remember about Milwaukee?
It's the atmosphere is so different there. The air, more clean. It feels like, and I don't know, I go crazy. I just,
Still the night there?
yeah, and
Where?
I really go crazy at this time. In Milwaukee, I don't really know the area so much, but I'll go through it, see a bar, go in there. It's whatever. I mean, usually I have my makeup all done and everything. It was nice. And then,
You know, you go in there to pick up something.
yeah, usually somebody either comes to me or, like, I'll go up to somebody and I'll start talking. But, yeah.
You know what kind of bar it was? You know, call the person what race they were?
They were. So, like, you've seen Breaking Bad before, like a Jesse Pinkman Mexican version.
Okay. So he was Hispanic, but he looked like Jesse.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yes. That's as good
Same
as
age?
it gets right
Same
there,
age?
so.
Same age?
Yeah.
Ish. 20s or like early 30s.
Yeah.
Did he live alone?
Yes.
Was it what type of residency?
This one had a balcony.
So it was probably like an apartment? Or
Yeah.
it was a big building, small building?
It was a decent size. It was just like a 2-bedroom. I don't have a gaming room.
And this is in downtown Milwaukee. And you have to drive a long place, far away,
It was
downtown. Is that where you would have met him?
Yeah. It wasn't too far from my dad.
Is there particular bars in Milwaukee you like hanging out at?
No. I would just drive through. Feeling spontaneous that day. Those boys around.
Did you bring your own drugs then?
Yeah.
So you did the whole overdose thing? Did they have their own drugs? He had his own drugs.
No, that was mine.
That was yours.
That was mine.
Did you give him the shot when he was passed out or whatever?
Yes.
Where did you get the
Now you said I go crazy there. How many people in Milwaukee did you do this to?
No, I go crazy like roughing the bed over there. Like I did a lot of choking and scratching. So.
Okay.
So with this guy in Milwaukee, there was a lot of choking and scratching.
I don't know. Like if there was a lot of. There's a lot of foreplay involved.
Did you kill somebody in Milwaukee?
That one, I left. But I'm not sure if he's dead.
So by crazy you just meant in bed. You didn't mean crazy killing people.
And so you can cut up the body afterwards.
I did. I didn't.
But you didn't know if he was dead, did you?
I didn't have that. He didn't kill him.
But you left.
It's quite a lot of it.
What do you see in their eyes?
No, there the other boss. Something in my head says, hey, they'll be okay.
I'm talking about Milwaukee.
he's like, yeah, they're gonna be fine, they're gonna be fine. If I just leave them there, sometimes like I do the whole cut it, and then otherwise I don't.
What about cut it? What does that mean?
Like, just this person had to go.
Why is that? Why would you?
I don't know. So, like, I do a lot of things out of impulse. A lot of things out of impulse, and that impulse, I would assume.
And have you done something similar to anybody else?
Impulse, it happens like boom, like it just happens, like it's spontaneous, like it's really fast.
Okay, so there's two, obviously you said not to the same degree earlier, but there's other three people that you cut after they died, right? Is that what you're telling us?
2 or 3 people I cut after they died.
Is that what you're saying? You cut it, is that what you said? You said, I asked you how many people you cut up, and you said 2 or 3 other people. Okay, is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to clarify, I'm not proposing.
I'm confused at the moment, I'm sorry.
Okay, so when you died, you cut them up to a degree, right? Are there other people in the past, not counting the guy with the finger, that's one, that you cut them a certain way after their death?
No, this is your first.
Are there people that you cut though, like just put a cut wound down or anything like that? No. Okay. That's what I was clarifying.
Yeah.
And then the guy with the finger, eventually took a finger or cut somebody part off, right?
Right.
Alright.
Remember anything else about Milwaukee?
How many people did you kill in Milwaukee? This is that guy you described.
That I left, yeah.
Okay. You left him and don't know if he's dead or alive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me about when you were out in the country.
Country, Texas.
Is that where it happened?
Or are you talking about cabin in the woods?
I'm sorry, what?
The cabin in the woods?
Yes, let's go with that one. Cabin in the Woods. What were you living?
Like,
I'm going for Penn State. I got no.
I think it was
Was there one out in the country too?
no.
And you said cabin out in the woods, so it was just like a house outside of the city. Or was it like way up north or something?
It was outside of the city. It was like east side. It had Green Bay. It was I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing right now. It's just like I'm trying to figure this out.
How'd you meet the person?
I think it was a friend. My friend was a friend. I call everybody friend. I have an issue with that. But like it's the person had a
Or know somebody at the bar that you knew? Or friend of
at the bar.
from who at the bar?
You call this person your friend, met at a bar.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So you met him at the bar?
Correct.
Remember which one?
It was a little bar, east side. Yeah.
Do you remember before?
Once or twice, yeah.
In the street or landmarks? Was there other bars nearby? And was this, what race was this now? Black? How would they think you was?
Mm, 13, 38, 34.
And did he take you out someplace? Was
Yeah.
it his place?
Yeah, he said we were gonna have a good time.
How long a drive was it?
How long was the drive? Yeah, I don't even know.
How long?
No.
But it wasn't in the city. Was it a big house, a small house?
It was like a smaller house.
So like woods around it? Or was it open?
There was a lot of woods around it, yeah.
And when no one else is there? That house, just you two?
Yeah.
What kind of drugs did you take?
Same thing for the heroin.
You brought your own?
Yeah.
Is this, he snorted or did you
Muted lines, yeah.
have a syringe with you at the time? At this time?
No.
Did he pass out?
Yeah.
Did he die?
Like, so this is what happens when I do heroin. Like sometimes I pass out, you know, and then like I'll come back. So
Did he pass out?
he passed out. But the thing is, like I don't know. Sometimes, like I feel like I come back from the bed. If that makes sense.
I have a question. So you're a tiny little thing, right? How much do you weigh? You're in 20 pounds maybe? Or you're tiny, right? You said,
130.
so you're a small woman. Would you purposely, do you know what you're doing and do you purposely give yourself less or purposely give yourself a different supply of your drugs than the person that's doing it with you so you know that they'll take more than you?
Absolutely.
That's what you do. So I would think that if you snorted the same amount as a big, huge guy, you would be out and either die or be out cold, right? Not off, right?
I would fake the line.
So you fake the line. Okay. And they would take the real line, or they would hit it hard. They'd hit a heavy line, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
And that was on purpose, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Now your line, is this kind of a game for you, I guess? I mean, if you seem to find that funny that they're hitting the heavy line and you're hitting the fake line, is this kind of
Or you
is it a cat and mouse kind of challenge game? I mean, like the hunter? Is it? I mean,
I'm a really messed up individual.
so I mean, I get it. I know it's a couple different times we're talking about you almost accomplishing something by giving them the heavy line, or and you kind of you find it almost like success, or
I think that's what it is, cause like I don't know, like I don't know.
so knowing a little bit about drugs, I just would think if you would just hit this heavy line like them, you would pass out too. You'd go on the knot as well.
Oh yeah, I'm
and then you
done.
die, right?
I'm done. Yeah.
But so you're giving them the heavy line, you're setting up either a light line for you or you're faking it, right? Fair enough?
I'll normally fake it. Yeah.
You fake it. Okay. Okay. So you're not, I think earlier we asked you, you don't use heroin a lot. You know what it's like, but you're not hitting this with these guys, right?
Correct.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Yeah.
you know their heroin's affect some people.
Yeah.
And that can be deadly if you take it too much.
Absolutely.
So there's nothing else you can specifically tell us about this guy, this cottage in the woods, still a house in the woods. Could you show us where it was and put you in a car to give her a drive?
No,
By water? Is it by a lake?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I did all these at night because nighttime is usually like right when night falls. That's my go time.
More awake and stuff.
Yep.
And when you said you cleaned them up, what was the purpose of cleaning them up for?
I felt like it was nice, you know. give them a good, like, whatever spillage that they had or whatever.
And then would you make efforts to clean up your presence there? Would you clean up like fingerprints and thought you might have left or?
Right, yeah, that's what I'll do. And then, a little routine.
Did a routine.
A little routine.
So would you were you worried about leaving your DNA? Would you ever wear gloves?
Yes.
Do you wear latex gloves?
Yes. No, I had nothing.
Yeah, that's why you're all bloody. Well, these other people you'd be prepared. Is that fair?
I want to do that too. Yeah.
Just happen.
I would like to say in my sleep because
You're just overtaken by it. So.
yeah, I don't remember much at all.
Well, these other people you would clean up. You would do those things. You would wipe away your prints if you think you left them. Is that true?
Yes. That's more of like just ritual, like routine.
A routine to cover your tracks.
It's kind of a big jump to go from, people dying of overdose and then cutting their body to killing them, even if it was just a trophy and that he had the idea at first, but when you're cutting them up, it's kind of a big step.
I couldn't think of anything else. Like,
Do body?
yeah, it's, you know,
Before,
yeah, and
you
I didn't know what to
want
do.
to get it out of
And
there.
I'm like, there's people upstairs. I know there's people upstairs. There's a body right here. There's me. There's a van outside that's not even mine. I'm supposed to be on the ankle bracelet. Breathalyzer's test is probably going off. I'm fucked. No matter what I do, I'm fucked. I'm like, I tried like about 4 times. I had my phone, but it wasn't working because there was no service. I had the Wi-Fi though, but I didn't call anything out. I should have called it out and said, hey.
You know if the phone was working? Did they have Wi-Fi there?
I had Wi-Fi there. I checked the signal, so I did have a phone there.
Now you said, so your phone, so I think we have your phone. I think we found some at Eastman Avenue and found some down in the basement. But if we do, would you give us permission to look through it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes? Okay. And what kind of phone did you say it was?
E6.
Motorola.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, young lady, that I put your passcode down right again. Could you give us the passcode again?
Motorola. What number?
E6.
E6. You said it was black?
Black. Yes.
Do you remember where you left it last?
No, it could be on the bed. It could be by Scott's lamp. It could be on the counter.
Okay, so
I feel like there's blood on it too.
you feel like you left it at Eastman Avenue?
Yeah, I feel like there might be blood on it as well. For some reason, I'm getting a picture on my phone.
And your name and your date of birth of your address. Voluntarily give myself and other investigating officers giving the police department permission to search my, I'm going to say it's property described as Motorola E6 black in color. So,
What we do is we give it to our evidence site and she creates a full digital extraction of all the data. So it basically copies the phone, doesn't damage the phone, doesn't take anything off it. It just makes a copy of it. So it basically gives us the ability to look at it on the phone.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Just sign off.
Do you have any guarded, do you have any passcode apps on the phone that you want to get in by passcode?
No,
Do you have a Tinder account?
no,
Do you have a Plenty of Fish account?
no,
Do you have any of those hookup site accounts?
no, I do not.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook account that you use actively?
Yes.
What's that called?
Taylor Schabusiness.
Okay, so what's your name? Nothing hidden. Do you have another one? Is that the only one you have?
No,
Do you have an Instagram account?
no,
Do you have any other accounts besides Facebook?
just Facebook.
Do you have any hidden photo galleries on your phone?
No. There's Snapchat.
Okay, you don't use Snapchat.
You just have one phone.
Yes. There's another one so this is weird, right before everything happened. My phone got blacked out. I didn't throw it, I didn't do anything with
Just
it. Like a little black dot started on the screen. And then it just went black. I'm like, what the heck? Like a little virus happened or something. And then,
We don't know what kind of phone that
Motorola one, it was blue.
Of any of these men that you've had this experience with in the past, did you meet any of them with a social media account? They're all at bars or parties or.
Because they get special.
Yeah, so none of them were free range moving on social media.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Is Ken still here?
I don't know. You find out?
Should order some red.
Should have. Well, you know what? Honestly, and I don't do this right now today, but I would like to actually, at some point, have you maybe try to go for a car ride with a few of us to see if you can point out that apartment building or anywhere. Because I think putting the picture together.
Yeah, we can get like a specific location or something. We got helpful.
Most definitely.
And it shows that you're being helpful. I mean,
Yeah.
Obviously you did some things you're being trouble for, right?
Yeah.
So having you sit and talk about today and say this happened, and I'm willing to accept that this happened, and put some focus in this can help.
Okay.
Would you agree?
I agree.
How do you feel about this? I mean, when you look back at one of these men, how do you feel remorse?
You feel excited? When you think about what happened?
It's there's no remorse. Like I feel like I'm upset at the whole situation. Like this is the first situation I'm upset because like of what had happened. But like things happen to people like me, so it is what it is, you know. But yeah, with Shad, it was just like weird.
So here's what I'm going to tell you is that the reason why we think it's important to try to identify these other individuals, it isn't, we're not going to tell you that you should feel better by helping us do this. It's actually, if anything, we're just telling your story. Realistically, we're to that point now, right? We want to draw a true picture of things that have happened to you in the past and putting some closure to these people. And we're just asking you to tell the story. Right? Because you don't feel bad about it, right? So, I guess what we're asking you is we're taking what you're telling us to be true, and we just want to be able to verify that things that you're telling us are true because that's your story of what's happened. Fair enough?
We want to believe you. We just need we're cops. We need to get evidence and stuff like that.
It's not our job to judge you, right?
Right.
And it's also a job to help family members
Yeah.
and stuff too. So, you know, we're not pointing fingers at you. We just, you know, sometimes articulable facts for us helps a lot so we can verify stuff. Like a lot of stuff that you told us at house, with the knives and what you did, that's all matches up with everything that we've seen.
It's on the Form 90.
Haven't seen there. You know, the knives where you got them from and missing from the butcher shop. That all, you know, so you obviously you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
And so we're just kind of hoping maybe, you know, the same thing for these other incidents.
It's just so crazy.
Sure. Can be understand.
Like, I'm a drug user at times, so,
Drugs affect people's perception.
and like, trying, yeah. It helps with work, like, working all the time, I help keep my mind away from that. Going faster than, like, my mind can think of. Helps a lot.
I want to check on that phone. Let's see if your sandwich is here.
Sandwich, true.
Check on your sandwich. She should be here in a minute. So. Just give us a minute, okay? How's your tummy feeling?
It's great.
Better?
Need anything?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
You're right
know.
off.
Fuck, I'm crazy. I put my sandwiches in. shit.
Okay. T. Bacon's wasn't open, so they went to Parker John's barbecue.
That works
And the sandwich came with onion rings.
Oh, sweet.
Do you like onion rings?
Yes, I do.
Alright, we'll give you a few minutes to, and then we'll come back.
I'll get you some in the afternoon and stuff too.
It's a lot of food.
It's a lot.
How was it?
It's delicious.
Oh, it smells good in here.
It smells delicious in here.
Oh, boy. Did I help you remember anything?
Help me remember that I can't eat for another 3 days because I'm stuck. That jail that's been feeding me well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 3 times a day. I barely eat before, so.
All right. Is there anything else that you can remember from what stuff we've talked about? Now, if we took you for a ride, do you really think you can find a place? I don't want to drive around the city just blindly. But if you think you can,
I think I can find a fuller place. I think.
Hold on, when he said, is there anything else that you're thinking, you kind of smiled with your hand, like you thought of something. So come on.
No, because it's only because, like, I wish I could give you my head, like, in a way, you know, because it's,
Yeah, we haven't figured it out yet.
it's really messed up. It's
yeah, we haven't figured out how to read minds yet.
Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet. Maybe someday, maybe 100 years from now. Maybe we just like, we'll pick up your head and get like a,
like, I don't
Roll
know.
off
You scan and
like they do movies, like,
you can watch it in real life.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
if only we could do that, huh?
Yeah. God help me. I don't know.
We think we'd maybe find that white apartment complex with the pillars.
Yeah, I gotta find that street. It's.
So what we're proposing here is not uncommon. So I'll give you an example. So we'll get people who come in and overnight they'll say, you know, yeah, a month ago I did a bunch of burglaries. I can't remember where they were. I don't remember, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll realize that it's just time to just admit it, right? For whatever reason they realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And you've admitted to a lot of things, right? So you'd be surprised. Sometimes you go, okay, let's go, oh yeah, I did that house. And then, hold on a second, and they'll, oh yeah, that house too. And then we'll go back and look, and they sure crap, there was a burglary reported there 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. And they were right. So what we're doing is not anything out of the ordinary by asking you to maybe jog your memory by showing us where this happened. But it does often. And then we can look back at the address and go, yeah, there certainly was an incident there.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
And then we'll just take the van and maybe sit in the front, and you gotta wear your belly band. But that's
I'll wear the belly band.
that's our policy, so I mean,
Well, yeah.
because you're technically in custody, or
Yes.
You have to go back like that anyway.
otherwise you gotta go in squad. Otherwise you gotta go back in squad. That's fine.
The plastic, it's alright.
So,
I prefer glass. Cool.
as I say,
Yeah, figuring that out. And then if you guys are ready, but
you use the restroom again, or
no, I'm good.
Well, we just it'll take us a couple minutes, but
next man go around.
yeah.
Anything else you want to tell us? Do you have any questions for us?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Anything else you want to share with us? I mean, you've kind of given us a little bit of a snapshot into your world.
And like I said, if you think you're gonna get in more trouble, it's more of
How can I contact you guys? Sorry, I apologize.
you can let the jailer know that you need to talk to a detective, and also just check it to me. Write up one of those notes they call them kites, you know.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll let the jailer know that you might reach out to us.
Yeah, and
and
then-
call us.
They might let you do that too. I don't care.
We'll do. Yeah, because every now and then, like, this is how my head is. Boom, I remember something, I should probably jot it down. Yeah. And then it goes
If you
away.
can do that, if you can try to remember to do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll
That'd be
do.
great.
All out of town, so.
And it's gonna be a process that we're, have to go through now, so yeah. or anything down. And I think that it can help you with your case now, whatever you help us out. So,
Most definitely.
awesome.
Thank
Are we gonna get our stuff
Are you done with
together?
the food?
Yeah.
Have or
No,
yeah, it's like
I have high cholesterol, I can't eat fried.
All right, so you don't want this one, correct? I don't think
yeah,
you
take
bring.
it, take
I don't
it.
think you can bring. Can you bring it? I don't think.
No, if you want to put it in your pocket, leave it on the way, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket.
Before if we get to jail,
If you don't need it by then, they'll take it.
Will do.
but
Just give us a minute.
No. Ah, I can't do it. Oh my god. I'm doing
All right. Turn on the face. We gotta. Excuse me. Using one. There's no way you're 130. No way.
I have no idea. I haven't weighed myself in a minute. I haven't weighed myself in a while.
That's tight?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? Okay.
Positive.
Yeah. All right, turn face me. Now let me relax on the this one there. Get nice and comfortable. But yeah, Armin. All right. Hold on. Put a ladder on, tighten up on you. Those are some old handcuffs. They're older than you are, I think those things are.
Those are what I'm used to.
Huh?
Those are kind of what I'm used to.
Shut this. All right. You okay?